Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Super Stogie Bros. I'm Christian.
And I am Nick. What's up, guys?
What's up? Getting a little choppy there, brother.
Yeah, I think it's my Wi-Fi. We got like tornado warnings here in Alabama, so it's pretty crappy. Like trees are laying over on the side, the wind is blowing ridiculously crazy.
So if you just blow off the face of this earth, then we'll have it on video.
If a tornado picks me up, I will grab the iPad and be like, Super Stogie Bros!
Reporting live from the middle of a tornado, this is Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it been since the last HERF?
It's been good, lazy, busy. Of course, my weekdays are always busy with work and kids and stuff like that. And my wife's been on second shift this week, so like every night I get home and it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm just running around chasing crumb snatchers and doing all that stuff, and like I blink my eyes and it's time to go to sleep. So I don't feel like I have any rest. It sucks. Plus I'm on keto now, so I have no energy because I have no carbs in my body.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just tired all the time. It sucks.
That takes a toll.
Yeah. So what about you, dude?
Man, just
What's
been
good?
the lounge, trying to figure out, get some customers in the doors, and just week number 3 of the lounge, just I feel like I wake up in the morning, come to the lounge, leave the lounge, go to bed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't complain. I get to smoke cigars, hang out in a lounge all day, and, work with cigars.
How was the event last weekend? You had Asheville, Texas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Last?
Yeah, the weekend before last, we had the Asheville Cigar Club meetup for Texas. We had a good turnout, man. We had like 25, 30 people, hanging out. I popped the tent out in the garage, in the parking lot. Just had a good old time, man. It was fun times.
Yeah. So you guys had a launch contest, correct?
Oh yeah, we did. We didn't let Chris. Chris couldn't get on it. The cigar nut was not allowed.
Yeah, the sensei was there. I'll let everybody know.
Yeah, I should have made
Ash Master was there. Yep. So who won? Who ended up taking that trophy home?
It was a tie. It was Dark Knight 512 and Al Roman from Good Cigar.
I heard it was the Good Cigar that took that victory.
Yeah, it was a tie. They were pretty close, but I think Al had the best one. So everybody got a prize. It's that day and age. Everybody gets a participation thing, and we got to make sure everybody's happy and want to come back. But yeah, it was a good times, man. I took my first shot in like over a year and a half, and they were doing screwball shots. And I don't know if you've ever had that peanut butter stuff.
I've never had that. I didn't have that when I was.
Oh, that's right. You didn't drink. I mean, it was my first shot since I've had my surgery and all that stuff. And I'm not a big drinker anyway. So they're like, "Oh, come take a shot or whatever." So I took a shot, and I was just like, "Damn, no, this is not going to work for me." Yeah. So, but other than that, it was pretty good. I had a good time.
Awesome. So let's take a second and say hi to everybody that's on the live right now. Yeah. So we got 3 whole people on there. Hey, Bernie. What's up, Chris? The Cigar Nut is in the house. So what's up, guys? How are y'all?
We got 3 people. Today's show.
Let's bring in the hotness.
Yes. Today's show, we're going to bring in Instagram influencer, Stogiechik.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
There she is.
Hey,
how are you?
He's buttering you up to get you on here.
Oh no, I
keep
saw.
looking
I got
at the door. I keep
at
the door. I'm waiting on like frying pan or some shit like that.
So how's it going?
Wonder Woman hotness.
It's going great.
It's good. So, where are you at right now?
So I'm at Calibra Cigar Company in Ontario, California. It's a local lounge, and they were kind enough to let me use. This is actually a room where they hold poker tournaments and different events. So yeah, cool, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
How what's their lounge like?
You know what? It's got like one big room, and every single chair is a reclining chair. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And do you guys want me to show you? Should I turn this around?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think it's a good idea.
Oh yeah,
That's nice. Who's
Yeah, I think
that
it's for
sexy
the-
man in the room with you? I see some hotness over there. Holy shit, Stephen Johnson! Stephen Johnson!
My entourage today. No, just kidding.
Your assistant looks very familiar.
I heard he was on your show.
Yeah.
He was. In the words of Stephen Sean Johnson, it was the Emmy worthy show. So
It was the what worthy show? Emmy worthy show.
Emmy worthy, self-proclaimed Emmy worthy show of Stephen Stogy Bros.
We're gonna get the golden
Fancy.
bird for podcast award.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys before you start asking me questions.
Okay.
Who's Luigi and who's Mario?
Who do
I'm
you think?
Luigi.
Oh.
I
I'm gonna let her pick it out. I'm the bigger one. He's the skinny one.
Yeah,
You guys are
I'm Luigi.
funny.
So, yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of just we were kind of trying to come up with names for the show, and it just kind of, I was like, dude, what if we do like a Mario and Luigi kind of like spin-off, like Super Stogie Bros, and then like the logos and graphics kind of just fell together, and it was like, that's cool, we'll just do that.
I love it. It's awesome. Super cool.
So we're gonna keep
most people
rocking
love-
it out till we get a cease and desist.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Keep rocking it out till we get a cease and desist from Nintendo.
Right.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. They're just waiting.
So basically, our show is about like building the cigar community and bringing guests on and really supporting a lot of organizations and people that are doing cool things in the cigar community, and like working with clubs, organizations, influencers, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to bring you on here. Is you've cemented yourself as a really good influencer in the cigar community on Instagram. Talk to us a little bit about how you got started with that and kind of what drew you into doing it like that.
Well, actually, I've been on social media forever. So it all started with MySpace. I was totally hooked on MySpace, and I changed the backgrounds and the music, and I did all that stuff. And then Facebook came out, and I started, just doing my thing on Facebook. I'm in advertising and marketing. So I'm a CEO, founder of Envy Media, my own advertising agency. I help lots of local businesses, especially like through the pandemic. I was there to help a lot of businesses actually stay open and keep thriving. But the cigar page kind of just happened where I was always like smoking cigars, and because of what I do, I'm always taking selfies. So I just had tons of photos, and I'm like, I should just post these. And I got a really great, reaction and lots of followers just like coming out of nowhere, and people, just telling me how much they love my content. And I'm a content creator, I do that for businesses and clients, and I have other pages as well that are my own personal pages. So that's what I do. It's fun to me. I love it. I love to make people happy. I'm a very positive person, and my energy, sometimes you can feel it. Like you're around me and you're like, oh my gosh, I can feel her energy, because I bring it definitely.
Yeah. And it also helps that you're absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, that's got to push a lot of people to your page, but
You're making me blush.
But I that's one of my things too. I come from the marketing background as a graphic designer and multimedia producer. So like I that's kind of where my strengths are, is with graphic design and really doing social media posts and things like that. And so like that's really what drew me into to be able to do some content for not only my cigar shop, but for like our show here and doing things like that. and it helps, and it helps in a social media age where a lot of people are really drawn to social media and use that as an influence of what they should smoke or what they should do or what they aspire to become in social media and those things. And so kudos to you for your enormous amount of followers and the content that you put out and really keeping everybody active on that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I enjoy it. To me, it's just I'm having a good time, so why not?
Now, what got you into cigars?
Cigars. Well, it's funny, a story, like the way I had my very first cigar. Don't make fun of me after I tell you, but do you guys remember that show Blind Date?
Mm-hmm.
I was on Blind Date.
What?
And, yeah,
What?
I've looked for the show. It was so long ago. I can't find it, but it was a really cool episode. They had us doing crazy stuff, and let me tell you, it's very set up. It's very they basically guide you into the mess that you're gonna make. Okay, and so one of the stops was a cigar lounge. So that was the first time I ever had a cigar, and I do have that cigar somewhere. I have a box where I keep all my memories. So obviously it's gonna be cracked and old, but I know it's somewhere. I want to find it one day, and I'll post it on my feed because it's pretty cool.
What was the cigar? What was the cigar?
I don't remember. It was, I was 21, so it was 2 years ago. Don't laugh. I'm not 23. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was so long ago. I don't remember. But when I find it, I'll let you guys know because I'm pretty sure the band was still on it. Yeah, so that'll be really cool. But a couple years ago, or gosh, maybe more than that, almost 3 years ago, I started hanging out with a group of people that would go hang out at my aunt and uncle's bar, and they all smoked cigars, and so I kind of just started smoking cigars with them. And then one of them was a vendor for events, so I started going with him to events, and I would just smoke cigars everywhere at these events, and that's how I had all these pictures already too, because every time I was at an event, I was just selfie time with a cigar. But yeah, and now, now, I mean, it's daily, daily I'm taking pictures. I do get sent a lot of cigars, a lot of people send me cigars all the time. And I'm totally cool with that. I love to try different cigars. So I'm send them over. Let me try them.
That's not a bad thing to have.
Yeah.
You don't complain about free cigars.
No, not at all. And because I do get a lot of cigars, and some I really like, and some I really don't. What did that book say? It was cigar out. Yeah, there's some cigars. If I don't like them, I don't want to put anybody on blast. I just don't say anything. I won't mention it. But I always talk about the ones that I really enjoyed because I want to share that with everybody so they can go ahead and check it out for themselves too.
Very cool.
Since she mentioned the book, let me go ahead and show you what Nick got.
Yeah.
What? The Super Stogie Bros Big Ass Smoke Book? Shut up. This thing's badass, bud.
I was trying to do this
if you don't have
Super Mario
oh,
music.
Now. So that's awesome. I love it.
Nice.
Now, all this talk about cigars, so let's cut this bad boy, light it up, and let you tell us. We let Stogiechik pick the cigar for tonight, so we'll let her explain what we're smoking and why she picked it for tonight. This is our bougie stick for this week.
Bougie. So wait, are we gonna light it up?
Yeah, let's light it.
Oh gosh, I'm so ready. I've been wanting a cigar all day long. I could not wait.
Yes, me too.
I was so ready. Yes. So I picked the Padron 64. I've got the Exclusiva Natural. And the reason why I wanted to pick the Padron because it's a great stick. I love it. I enjoy it every time I have it. It never does me dirty. Mm-hmm. And it's just an amazing cigar. I love it.
So would you say you're a mainstream cigar smoker, or you like the
like the boutiques or the? I'm in life in general, cigars or like everything. I like to try everything. I'm open because you never know. I might try a boutique cigar and like it more than I like the Padron. Who knows, you know? But no, I'm down for like all the types of cigars. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Nick are more of like boutique cigar smokers, and that's why he calls this a bougie stick, because it's one of those high end mainstream cigars, and
a little expensive.
Yeah, and so we were like, so when we had talked about which cigars you wanted to smoke for the show, I text Nick and I was like, okay, which one of these can you get right away for the show? And so we had to go. Because I don't carry Padron yet in my cigar lounge because we're about 90% boutique cigars.
Okay.
And so I had to go to another brick and mortar to go pick it up.
Okay.
I ended up going in there and like buying like $150 worth of cigars because I was like, ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Nice.
But luckily, it's not too far away from me. I have a cigar lounge that's mainly all like mainstream stuff. And so like I'll go in there and I'll pick up some like Monte Cristos or Rocky Patels or, stuff like that if I want something specific like that. I have a few Romeo and Julietas and Monte Cristos and stuff here at the lounge, but majority of my stuff is all boutique cigars.
What's your favorite boutique cigar?
Probably Black Label Trading Company. I like their porcelain, the Connecticut, because it's like a good everyday. It's not too mild, but it's not too heavy. Blackbird. I mean, they have some great cigars right now. Blackbird. I don't
think I've tried a Blackbird before.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
You've what? You've never tried one before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you are missing out. They are
message
cigars.
Message me your address and I'll send you a sample pack.
Okay, cool.
It's a setup. It is a setup. He's gonna send you nudes, not a sample pack. He is gonna send you nudes,
You'll get the
not
cigar.
a sample pack.
You'll get the cigars and the nudes.
Okay, so at least cigars and nudes, okay?
There's a silver lining to the nudes that you'll get.
See, I don't have to send you nudes. You just pull up my Instagram page and there's nudes on there. I don't have to. It's there for everybody to see. Yeah. I just let the whole world.
Link to his OnlyFans.
So funny. Oh, I'm loving this.
Oh my God, they're hitting
it. So your first cigar was when you're 21. So you've been smoking for about 3 or 4 years now, right? How many cigars do you smoke a day?
A day? I mean, I've smoked up to 3 in one day, but it varies. I own my own business. I'm always running around. I'm doing stuff. So it's hard for me to, sit and like smoke every time that I really want to just sit and smoke because I'm running around. But it varies. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll smoke like 5 cigars a week, up to 10 cigars a week. I mean, it varies. If I can, I like to have a cigar every day. I really enjoy it, especially with a stressful, business. You own your own business. You're running around. You need that time to like just unwind, and that's what I love about cigars.
Yeah,
I can just sit down and relax. Or I love going to lounges and meeting new people.
Yeah, I completely agree. I quit drinking 2.5 years ago, and cigars are my wind down time now. Like this is my me time. And then luckily for me, my wife got into cigars, so this is now our time. Like we'll get the kids set up, get them watching a movie after dinner or whatever, and we come out and smoke a cigar and just kind of breathe off the day.
Right. Yeah.
So that's my favorite thing about cigars.
And that's awesome that you both got into it. Like that's cool because if only one of you does it, then it's like, it actually will separate you a little bit, because now you got to go and be in your area to smoke. But now you guys.
Hey, goddamn, that place is going to burn down.
That's funny.
Yeah, and that's how it started off. It started off as just me smoking. And my wife was like, oh, he's outside every day for like an hour and a half and da-da-da-da. So then she'd come out and start sitting with me and she'd basically bitch and complain because you smell like cigars, or go brush your teeth 5 times and wash your mouth with the whole entire mouth, a jug of mouthwash. And then she started smoking infused cigars, and then coming out and sitting with me, and she started off with like the little cigarello, smoking those, and then it got a little bit bigger, and then she got into deadwoods, and she really was big on deadwoods for a while, and now she's expanded her palate where she's smoking like all my cigars.
all your cigars?
And she gets her own shipments. Yeah. And then she gets her own shipments now that are like bigger than my shipments. Like we had to buy another humidor, so we doubled our size of our humidor. And now both of them are overflowing. So we've moved into like Tupperdoors, and we're storing everything in Tupperdoors now because I'm like, we don't have room for another big ass humidor in our bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking.
It is. I'm not complaining about it. We get good cigars all the time.
Yeah, see, that's good. Yeah, I'm looking into getting another humidor, or at least a bigger one, because I've got my regular humidor with the like the fridge humidor, what do they call it, and then I have my tabletop. But like both of them now are full completely.
Yeah, when you start getting.
What's your regular humidor?
What's that?
Which one? Which humidor is your regular humidor?
Oh my gosh. I forget the name of it. It starts with an A. I don't know. Is
it thermoelectric? Is it one of the refrigerator humidors, or just like the?
Yeah, it's a refrigerator humidor. Yeah.
You got
it has like
the Adu, AUDEW.
That's the one. I do.
Yeah, with the reflective front on it. Yeah, we got one of those.
Yes.
350 count, and then we got a winter that's a 350 count, and then I have 4 desktop humidors. All of them are full, and I just started buying Tupperdoors, and I have 5 of those that are full too. So we got a lot of freaking cigars.
Which humidor do you like better from the refrigerator ones? Which one do you like better?
The Adu is really holding humidity a lot better than the winter is. So I'm kind of leaning towards that one. Plus, I like the way it looks. It's just a lot sleeker. Like it's all black, and it's got some offsite storage. I got your offsite storage right, but I like how it's got that reflective front on it too. That really. I don't know.
It looks
to me,
nice.
It's just yeah, it does. It's very sleek and sophisticated looking humidor.
Yes, it is. And I've got all my stickers. So I've got your wife's sticker on my humidor. I've got Cigar Sessions patch. I made it into a sticker and I stuck it on there. So I've got a bunch of stickers. So you guys have stickers too, huh? I'm gonna need to get one of your stickers. Send it with the nudes.
Hey, that cheapo's got stickers.
Don't make him.
Don't. Yeah.
Those will be stickers as well.
Sean Johnson's got stickers.
Yes.
Don't. I was about to say, Sean Johnson's got stickers. Don't make him turn his patch into a sticker. Make him give you some of his stickers.
Did you? He said.
But now that we know that y'all are close, we'll start sending him stuff for you. And then
yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I know a sticker that you're missing though.
Which one?
The new hard ash.
Oh,
that's my
hard ash. One. You're right.
The hard ash Cigar
Society
sticker.
Nice. I like it.
Yep.
I like that it's shiny too.
Mm-hmm.
It's sophisticated, like you said, like the humidor.
Like things.
Shiny things, yeah. Mm-hmm. I got some shiny ones too. I'll send you.
So.
Stickers, not nudes.
Oh, darn. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Christian's got some reflective nudes he can send.
Yeah. So. You gotta turn it a certain way to see certain things.
So how's the cigar, guys?
It's good. I mean, you really can't go wrong with a padron, and any of them. They're pretty all consistent as far as quality and craftsmanship and pretty much all around.
Yeah.
You're actually, you're really paying for that quality as well, I guess.
Yeah.
What was the?
We're gonna see how this.
I don't remember what I paid for it. I think I was at somewhere around like 26. You got yours was 30.
32. Yeah.
Yeah. That seems
I think
about
mine
right.
was like $28.99, and then plus tax, which our tax here is insane. Yeah.
Do they tax you pretty hard on cigars up there, or just
Yeah. What is it, like 60%? It's 60%.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Hey,
Are
I
you
know.
serious?
So, Drone, you need to send me
That's
some
ridiculous.
cigars.
That's like Canada taxes.
Yeah, that is like Canada and UK taxes. Literally in Texas, it's like I think a cent per stick in tax. 1 cent per stick.
I'm gonna have a little bit of water.
Okay.
Yes, keep going.
Keep going.
Shiny pasties.
I'm like, I'm just gonna have some
That's
water.
a nice,
Shiny
nice
pasties from Christian. So what
Yeah,
do you
little
typically
sticker there.
pair your?
Yeah, my Humasmart sticker.
What do you
That's
typically?
what I use to keep my cigars fresh.
What do you typically pair your cigars with?
What do I pair it with? Well, you know, I'm not your like average person. I get the most random things to pair with my cigars. Like the other day, I was pairing it with some chamoy gummy bears.
Talking to the wrong motherfucker now.
I'm really. What were you gonna say?
So Nick and I don't really drink, right? So our pairings are like completely weird. Like he'll do
Rude.
it with Dr. Pepper, and like I'll pair mine with sweet tea, you know, or like he's got zero Dr. Pepper. So it's like we don't really drink, so it's just like we try to find other things to pair it with. Like, oh, this pairs perfectly with a Snickers bar, or like a nice pizza, or something like that, as opposed to like a wine or like a good bourbon or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I drink, so I would pair it with like tequila too, which most people are like, oh, bourbon, scotch, whiskey, you know. Who was it? Casa Cuevas. They sent me some cigars, and they sent me a butterscotch. Was it a butterscotch bourbon? And I can't remember scotch or bourbon, but it was so good. And oh my gosh, it paired so well with their cigar.
That's why earlier we were talking. We had a meetup, and the Ashholes they had it's called Screwball. It's the peanut butter whiskey. Oh my goodness! And I love it. I haven't drank in like a year and a half, and that was like my first shot, and I was like,
"It tastes good."
No,
you didn't like it?
Not to me. I did not like it at all.
I think it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
It does. It has. It's definitely got that peanut butter taste. What?
Y'all are killing me. I don't drink, and they didn't have Screwball when I was drinking. And Reese's peanut butter cups is like my absolute favorite candy.
It's so
now
good.
I'm here going, oh shit, I would love to have. Yeah, so.
It's good.
Yeah,
Justine's been looking for that forever.
So you know what? Since you don't drink, another option is you make a shake, and all you got to do is put peanut butter, banana, milk, or like I use almond milk, and then some ice, and that's really and chocolate syrup. Don't forget the chocolate syrup, the Hershey's chocolate syrup. That perfect. So
that's
good.
Buttercup right there.
Yeah.
Cup in a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to cook. I'm into cooking as well.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm always making some random stuff.
Cool. You're gonna put out a cookbook soon?
Yeah. My wife is
see that coming in the future.
I want to put together a book about my life. Oh my gosh. My friend is here. I haven't seen him in a long time. You gonna be here? You can't hear me, huh? Sorry, I got all excited.
So my wife's a really good cook too, and that's why I'm in the shape that I'm in now, which is like if you've ever seen Jeff Foxworthy's You Might Be a Redneck cartoons, that's what I look like really skinny legs, big ass pot belly, really skinny arms. So now I'm on a keto diet. So we started keto. And yeah, we did it before and it worked great. And so we're doing it again. But like all the weight that I lost on keto, I found again really quick. Like as soon as I started introducing carbs back into my body. But yeah, my wife did like really good like keto food, which is kind of hard to find. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm just on a podcast, but you gonna be here? Okay, I'll see you.
Well, I hope you don't run out of recording tape.
Sorry.
So what would you say is your go-to cigar? Like your favorite cigar that you just go to on a regular basis?
Well, lately I have a box of Lost Cities, so I've been going to the Lost City a lot. Opus X, I really love it. It's so good. That was actually sent to me by one of my followers. He told me he has like a full room humidor in his house. He has so many cigars, and he's like, I'm gonna hook you up. He's like, I'm gonna send you some cigars. I'm like, okay.
Does that come with news too?
What's that?
Does that come with news too?
Hey, I can't talk about that. I'm just kidding. No, he was super cool. Yeah, actually, a lot of my fans always want to send me cigars.
Was his name Cigar Wayne?
No, Cigar Wayne.
Was his name Cigar Wayne?
Is it?
I ain't stripping.
He's stripping.
That's Cigar Wayne.
Oh my gosh! Look at my ash.
That looks good. Now, if you can get it all the way to the band and then turn it around,
and a little gangster lean on it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it. I can already tell it's gonna break. Did you guys see my stories from last night, Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to make my cigar stand up on the ash, and then it just fell. It was funny.
Oh,
I'm always playing with my cigars. I'm always playing with my cigar.
Well, everybody gets on that cigar nut bandwagon and wants to they start doing their cigars like this and keeping the ash and doing all that stuff. So it's like, I can't do it. I get an impulse to always ash it when it gets a little too, when it's ready to ash, I'll just go back. Even when I'm trying to make a long ash, I'll just unconsciously just go to my ashtray and just tap it and be like, oh shit. So I can't do it.
I'm going to try, but I just don't want to make this in here, I feel bad.
I'm pretty sure that your assistant will clean it up.
All right, let's have a competition.
Yeah. I'm like, in that case, I'm over here now trying to do tricks now. Yeah.
Steven can do it. Steven's seen Chris, who's the cigar nut. He can actually write his name in cursive in ash. It's pretty impressive.
Did you guys see that?
It fell. Did it fall on you?
Did you drop it? Oh, no.
Did you see my face after it fell? Oh my goodness. Assistant. Hey, I need a table broom.
Assistant.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me try to clean this up. Oh, they have their, I don't want to use that. That's okay. I could probably use my finger. Okay, we're good.
So I have to ask, where did you get that hat? I love your hat. It's absolutely awesome.
Thank you. I got it at Costco.
It's like the Carmen Sandiego hat. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So, funny story.
At Costco, did you have to buy them in bulk or?
Yeah, no, just one. So it's a funny story about this hat. Okay, so I love to travel the world. And of course, during the pandemic, I didn't really get to travel very much. But pre-COVID, I was in Thailand, I was in Peru, hiking Machu Picchu, just traveling everywhere. And I had bought this hat, the same hat at Costco right before I went to Thailand. Well, we did a elephant sanctuary where you got to wash and bathe the elephants and go in a river with them and everything. It was so cool. But by the end of that day, my hat was literally it was deformed. So the day that I went to Costco, I threw it away because I found it and I was keeping it as a memory. But I'm like, there's no need to keep it anymore. I mean, I have pictures. That's fine. I threw it away. I went to Costco and they had the hat again. The same one.
Lucky.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm all happy.
That's a score. So you're after your big adventures, your hat was just like it was like limping down. It was like wah,
It was
wah,
limp.
wah.
Exactly. It was all bad.
That sucks. I'm a hat freak. Like I love hats. No, I'm more of a ball cap, and then I got a couple fedoras, and then a couple of the driver hats like Christian's got on. So like I'm the type of weirdo who I don't wash hats. Like I won't wash them. I'll wear them until they get so dirty, and then I'll just stick them in a box and then go buy another hat. But I don't wash them because it'll break it down. It won't ever look right again.
No.
Yeah. So I just wear the shit out of it until it falls apart, and then I go buy them.
You would love my dressing rooms. I have one room in my house that's just dedicated to clothes, hats, and shoes.
Wow.
And my hat selection is.
I have one of those too. It's called a closet.
I have 5 of those. I have a dressing room with 2 more closets. Yeah, I'm obsessed with clothes.
I have a shelf in my bedroom that it's like one of those cube shelves, and it goes across. There's 12 shelves on it, and literally 6 of the shelves are ball caps, just stacked front to back, just shoved in there. And then I like shoes too, but my shoes are probably a little different than yours because I like Michael Jordans, so I wear those a lot. But yours are probably like my wife's, who's all stilettos and high heels, and Justina's got like 6 colors of every shoe you could possibly imagine.
So tell us a little bit more about your Instagram. What's the most satisfying part of it for you? What keeps you driving to do it more often and stay active on it?
Just positive feedback from the fans and the followers. A lot of people appreciate it. They appreciate the content. So when I get messages from people saying, hey, I love your page, keep it up, that motivates me to keep doing it. I've made some really great friends, just from my Stogiechik page alone. And it's just, it's a great outlet, to be able to put my creativity out there and my love for cigars.
Fun. I think that's one of the, for us, with the pandemic, it's kind of helped through the insanity of the pandemic, right? To be able to dive into Instagram or social media and kind of find some other way to interact with people without having to wear a mask. And then, and just, we say it all the time in all of our shows that, if it weren't for the pandemic, I probably wouldn't have met as many people as I did through Zoom perfs and the show and meeting so many different people from all over the country and all over the world. I would just know people locally here at our local lounges that I maybe would have ran into and started talking to. So that's probably been the best part of COVID through the cigar community, is being able to do those herfs and meet so many different people.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm going to, I'll be going to Miami this month, 2 weeks. Oh, wow. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to Miami and Tampa. I'm going to be going to the Grand Cathedral grand opening.
I've been following their progress this whole time, and that's just an amazing place.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. So I'll be in Miami for a few days. I'm going to go check out some lounges out there. I've already had people message me and say, hey, come by our lounge, or, let us know where you're going to be. We want to come smoke with you. So it's pretty cool. It'll be fun. Hopefully none of them are stalker status, but you don't know.
There's probably a handful of them. You never know. Yeah. If you're ever in the Austin area, you let me know. So you come
Miami's probably got their fair share of freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely. I will. My plan is to visit everywhere. So I'll put Austin and Texas on my.
Yeah, I'm literally 15 minutes south of Austin. So we're almost a suburb of Austin.
So how far is that from Dallas? Because or do you guys have an airport in Austin?
There's an airport in Austin, yeah. There's an international airport in Austin, but we're from Dallas. We're about 4 hours, and then
Okay.
we're about 2 hours from Houston.
Houston. Okay, cool. Very nice.
If you go to Austin, you gotta go on like one of the Austin City Limit concerts because that's just gorgeous. I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but it's like with the backdrop of the city, like so you got the skyline right behind there, and then the bands will get up and play like right in front of them. So you're looking at the stage with the skyline of Austin behind it. It's beautiful. I highly suggest you check that out.
And then we have South by Southwest has a bunch of live bands and the film festival and stuff like that. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool things to do.
They reopen everything up where you guys are at? Because I know like a lot, like here in California, I'm sure you've heard what we're dealing with here. We're just waiting for Newsom to get recalled, okay? So we don't have to wear our masks. We can like go back to normal life. So you guys
don't
taking a selfie. That's how it works.
Don't bank on that.
You should turn around and do it with us in the background.
Yeah.
You guys wave. Just kidding. I love it.
Don't bank on the fact that when your masks get gone, like everything goes back to normal. Because they lifted our mask mandate like a month ago, but you still have to wear masks everywhere you go. Like it's
because the stores are changing
sucks.
too, right?
Yeah. The stores still stick by CDC guidelines, so you got to wear it everywhere, like restaurants, everything.
Here in Texas, they leave it up to a lot of people. Some restaurants are still doing it, but pretty much they've raised the whole, mask thing here in Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, but you'll get normal when you go to Miami.
Right? I heard Florida is pretty chill, so that'll be nice.
Well, me and my wife went down there for our anniversary in November, like last November, still in the meat of like the big COVID crisis and everything. And we walk in everywhere and there's no masks. And we met one of our buddies from Instagram, his wife down there. And we're like, people don't wear masks down here? And they're like, no, everybody that wears a mask, you can tell they're a tourist. So like they didn't wear masks anywhere, like restaurants, anywhere they didn't wear it. I was like, we need to move Florida, like for real. So it was nice to be able to get away and kind of escape all the garbage from up here and get back to like somewhat kind of reality,
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely a crazy year. It was definitely a really crazy
So here's
year.
one of our...
Go ahead.
Yep. Here's one of our weird questions for you. And I know all the girls watching will know. What is the most expensive pair of shoes you have in your closet?
Oh. Honestly, I'm not one of those girls. So I love clothes and I'll go to one of those I guess those Asian clothing stores where you can buy shirts for like $10. Like the dress I'm wearing, it's a really pretty dress, but I think it cost me like $20. But probably my most expensive shoes is like $100. Yeah.
She's a bargain hunter, but yet we're smoking a Padron 64 on the show.
Oh, it's a cigar. I want to smoke something good.
Hey, I'm with that. Like, I don't buy like really, really expensive clothes. My shoes are probably the most expensive thing I have on me. But every cigar I smoke is going to be a premium cigar. Like, I'll smoke, like, I don't know, all boutiques. I don't go buy shit sticks with what we call them. But I don't down anybody that does buy, lesser cigars. But I'm just kind of bougie when it comes to my cigars. I love premium boutique cigars. They're just fantastic.
Yeah. I'm going to take my wrapper off.
So go back. We didn't get a chance to we talk about your little sticker on your water bottle. You want to talk a little bit about that and what you want to do your little plug?
Yeah. So HumaSmart. I just that's what I use. That's how I keep my cigars fresh.
Yeah.
I got it in my humidor. I got it in my travel humidor. Have you guys tried it yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We so give me your opinion on why you think those are the best or why you use them and
Well, great pricing. and they are biodegradable. They're, safe for our earth. They're green.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And I love supporting new businesses, new companies, and so they're newer, so I want to support them. So
Yeah, definitely. So do you get hit up a lot by a bunch of companies to support them, or they want to sponsor you? You get a lot of sponsor requests.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of people that reach out that want to work with me, and and I'm always up for that. I've been doing that before. So I started Stogiechik page like a year ago, but before that, until now, what I do locally is I make live videos highlighting businesses. So I take people for tours of restaurants, and that's what I do for a living. That's how I make my money, And I book radio and television and billboard ads for clients as well. But my main thing is I'm a local social media influencer. So people know me as Jessica Q. And I go out and I do my thing. And I like what I do because I feel like I'm helping people. And that's kind of always been my thing. When I was in 6th grade, the newspaper came to my school and they asked each kid, like, what do you want to do in your life? Like, what's something that's important to you? And mine was one sentence, and it was like, I want to make I want to make the world a better place and make a difference, or something like that. It's literally, so that's like, it's really important for me to always like be able to help. I'm a helper.
Yeah. And with COVID, that a lot of businesses really needed that, a lot of businesses needed that help or some of that exposure to help them get through this time. So that's definitely, you definitely helped probably a lot of people.
Oh, I did. I did. I definitely kept businesses open that were ready to close. Because the thing is, for example, like I work with a lot of restaurants, and they were ready to close their doors. They're like, we can't have people eating in here. It's only takeout. But the thing is, people got bored of eating the same food at home. So they were willing to order the takeout. Now, when we were advertising these restaurants, it was really important to make sure that we were highlighting that they're using gloves, that, hold on. Shoot. I lost them. Are you guys there? Sorry.
Yeah. Here.
Sorry about that. My phone's connected to my MacBook, so sorry about that. But yeah, like just making sure that we were highlighting that they're wearing gloves, that they are wearing masks when they're cooking, that they're sanitizing the place properly. So that was just that was something that we really focused on when we were creating ads for them, or posts on social media. But you know what? I'm so excited because things are opening up. People are out there trying to spend their money, and businesses are starting to pick up, and I'm getting a lot of phone calls, so I'm starting to get busy. And I just celebrated my company's 5-year anniversary.
Nice.
So May, it was 5 years. Very exciting.
Nice.
And so it's been cool.
So if somebody, where's a place that if there's a company around you that wants to book you for something or try to get some kind of exposure in that sense, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, they could call my office, 951-405-8202. They can visit my website, nv.media. So the letter N, the letter V, .media. So not .com, .media.
Okay.
nv.media, yeah.
Cool.
They can go check out some of the stuff that we do. And then, they reach out to me, then I can, talk to them. What I do is I put together custom packages for different businesses, depending on what their needs are, what their goals are. And, but then I also have social media marketing packages, because that's what I'm an expert in, social media marketing. That's my specialty. And radio. I worked in radio for 7 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What did you do in radio?
Well, I was a marketing consultant for a few local radio stations. I worked for iHeartMedia. That was my first radio job. I worked there for 3 years.
Oh, cool.
I was told that it was the best place to start because I could get like the best training in radio, which it was very true. And then from there, I moved to the number one station in the market out here, which is Cola FM. And there, I killed it. I really killed it. And then, but the social media stuff I was doing on the side for a couple clients. And then like one client He started with one location, then he had 3 locations, and another client just started remodeling the whole place. And I'm like, this is really working for you guys, huh? And they're like, yeah. So I left my job and I started my own business.
That's awesome.
Here I am. Yeah.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we always say.
I'm very jealous that you get to do something that you love to do. That's what I'm jealous about. I don't necessarily love my job. I love the company that I work for, but my job's just like, eh. And I've always been really jealous of people that go to work and like, oh, I do this for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
no.
Well, that's the best part about, like, when you do something you love, it's really not work.
No.
Right? It becomes enjoyable. So what's next for Stogiechik? What do you got in the works? What's coming up? Is there something happening?
Next week, I'll be in Vegas. I'm going to the Tobacco Expo.
Okay.
So I'll be out there.
Just walking around. Are you gonna have a booth? Or
I got a media pass.
Oh, nice.
So I have full access to everything. So I'm gonna be everywhere. Yeah. See, that's the nice thing is all these conventions and events. I just like Big Smoke. They've already hired me to be one of their media partners. Nice. And I will be going to Big Smoke in Hollywood, Florida, as well as the Las Vegas Big Smoke. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
And yeah, because I'm all about the media. I love that. And then of course cigars. That's like a double whammy, a good double whammy.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn you on to something. I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need you to do me a favor. When you're in Vegas next week, is it next week?
Yeah, the 12th.
When you're in Vegas next week, you need to go find the OM Cigars tent. OM Cigars, Oswald Morales. Go find that tent and get at least one or two of his cigars. They are absolutely fantastic. It's like my number 2 cigar maker for boutique cigars. And then just say hi to him and tell him that we sent you over there, and he'll probably hook you up with the cigars. That dude is absolutely fantastic, and his cigars are stinking amazing. Ask Steven Johnson. He will vouch for me. Those are really good cigars.
Okay.
Yeah. And
just tell him Nick.
That dude is... Yeah, tell him Mr. Hardash, Mr. Nick sent you over there, and he will hook you up. But he is absolutely nuts and an amazing cigar maker. Like he's gonna keep you laughing, you're gonna be entertained, and his cigars are the bomb too.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I visit his booth for sure.
Yeah.
Let him know you guys sent me.
This is a good opportunity, Nick, for us to talk about our sponsors.
You'll like. All right, let's hit. Go ahead, Christian.
No, I was going to say, so we got a new sponsor this week, or this now for the show. Hennessy Cigar Company has just jumped on as one of our sponsors. If you haven't tried them, it's definitely a new brand coming out. Definitely go by and check them out. I think it's HennessyCigarCo.com, right?
Yep.
And
they're a new up-and-coming cigar company, and they are making big waves right now. So they're going to be doing cool things, and we're really excited to have them on. Me and Christian did finally get our cigar samples, so we'll be smoking those and letting you know about those. But they're fantastic people, and so definitely go check them out. And then another one of our sponsors
on Instagram. The Big Ash Smoke Book.
Another one of our sponsors is our last guest, Lace from the Big Ash Smoke Book. So he got his Super Stogie Bros edition of the cigar book out. He's also got other editions, like here's Justina's cigar book with her logo on it. He's got Hard Ash cigar books. He's got Elion cigar books. He's got all kinds of cigar books. So check that out. And if you've never seen his cigar books, I highly suggest get into them because it's really easy. He makes it like super duper simple to log your cigars. So like the cigars that you're talking about earlier in the show that you love and you love talking about the cigars you like, it's a really, really easy way to go back and remember which ones you like. Because the only ones I log in my book are ones that I like and I want to go back and buy again. Because I smoke so many different cigars that sometimes it's hard for me to remember what I liked and what I didn't like. So that's the way I keep track of it.
It's probably the most comprehensive cigar journal out there on the market right now. And Lace has really taken the time to really break everything down for everybody and make it super simple. Yeah, our other sponsor is going to be Legion Concepts. Legion Concepts has got some great cigars coming out. They have their Magnus, which is all constantly on pre-order and sold out everywhere. It's just an amazing cigar. He's got his Lancero blend, and he also puts out a coffee that is just a great combination for the cigar and the coffee blend pairing together. He's got some great accessories. He's got those stone skull cigar stands. Definitely check them out at Legion Concepts on Instagram. It's a great opportunity to check out a great maker. He puts out some great stuff, and definitely get your pre-orders in. And Nick, our final.
And then our other sponsor is Skyview Creations. They make cups, so Yeti style cups. And I apologize, I meant to bring mine out here, and I had to run like right before the show started because I had to go pick my wife up. She's not feeling really good from work. But I do not have it out here. I've texted my assistant and see if they can bring it out for me real quick. So if they do bring it out, but they just make some Super Stogie Bros cups, and they'll do your logo, whatever you want. So Justina is ridiculously addicted to these cups. She has like 65 million of them. Like we have 3 cupboards in our house that's just these cups. And they got like really, really pretty girl cups too, like pink and glittery and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen ones she's done raffles on before, but they're fantastic. And then they got badass guy cups too. So don't think it's just girly stuff. Like I got one that's hard ass. Here it comes. Come on. Here comes my oh so lovely assistant to bring my stuff out. Oh, look at this hottie. Here's my hottie. Say hi, hottie.
Hi, hottie.
So here's our Super Stogie Bros cup. If I can figure out where to get it. So they do like their Yeti style cups, and then it's got Elion logo on it, and it's got like the little Super Stogie Bros logo on the bottom, and then the other side, it's got the Super Stogie Bros logo, it's got the hard ash, and then it's got me, Luigi. But see, he's got a beard. And then Christian's guy has a beard as well. But yeah, got, like this is the travel lid for it, so you can just tote it around, and then it's also got a little regular Yeti style lid on it. They are absolutely awesome. So if you have not got any of those, I highly suggest you go grab some. And she's on Instagram and Facebook, and you can just shoot her like a PDF version of your logo or whatever you want, and she will deck that thing out for you.
Nice.
Crazy.
Very cool. Well, we know you're on a time constraint because you got that room is pre-booked.
Yeah, they want to take it. Yeah, they're going to play poker right now. I guess they play poker every Thursday night.
But so we want to just wrap it up for you and kind of talk to you a little bit more about, thank you for coming on the show and kind of appreciate you taking the time with us and talking to our fans and opening us up to some of your fans, hopefully. So
no, definitely. Yeah, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. You guys are so funny. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Is there anything you want to end it off with? Any plugs or anything?
Probably just my calendar. I still have my calendar. I know we're a few months in, but I'm doing a promotion. If you go to Stogiechik.com and use the code Cigar Lover, this calendar is only $10, so it's 50% off.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know we'll throw that up
I would
on our
love
website.
to get one of those. I would love to get one of those, but I'm afraid my wife would hit me in the head with another frying pan if I did have a calendar of another woman. So I would highly suggest. I've seen that. I've seen that calendar though, because she donated one to one of Justina's giveaways, and it is a beautiful calendar. So if you do not have one, I highly suggest you go out and get one. And $10 is a freaking steal on that thing. Like it's got some really good.
I've got a bunch of really cool cigars.
So I would definitely get that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for coming on, and hope to have you on again sometime soon. And it's been awesome having you on.
Thank you. See you guys later.
All right, we'll see you.
Thanks, Jessica.
Bye.
You have a good day.
You too.